Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to show you some popular places in Shantiniketan. The first one is Prarthana Ghar, and the second one is Bishwa Bharati University, and the third one is Unfinished Sculptures. And the fourth one is Tin Pahar Bodgach. So today I am going to show you one of the popular place in Shantiniketan, that is Ballavpur Wildlife Sanctuary, which is also known as Deer Park. So if you come in Shantiniketan, do visit this Deer Park. It's a lovely place. It's very peaceful and calm. So if you have a time, then visit this Deer Park. It will really refresh your mood. So this is the entry gate of Deer Park, and you have to buy a ticket before entering this Deer Park. Now you can see there are a few deers roaming here and there. I will zoom this and I will show you. So I hope now you can see that deer is there. They are all roaming here and there. And I have taken some pictures of deers also. And these are few clicks that we have taken in Deer Park. This is my daughter sitting on a deer statue. And now we are heading towards another place. This is also one of the popular place in Shantiniketan, and that is Srijoni Shilpogram, which is also known as a Prakita Bhavan. So here also you need to buy ticket before entering this Srijoni Shilpogram. For adult it is 20 rupees right now, and for children it is 10 rupees. So this is the main gate. So we are all standing in a queue. So whenever we are entering, they are checking our temperature and sanitizing us. Then only they are allowing us inside this Prakita Bhavan. So now you can see that really the gates are very beautiful. There are all face paintings done. And this park is full of plants, so there are many beautiful plants. They have decorated with many plants, so it's really looking very beautiful. So this is another side we are entering. So this is a statue, stone statue of Buddha. And this is one of the date plant, and they have decorated, they have made a painting on this date plant, and the painting is so beautiful. It is looking so artistic. And now we are heading towards another place where there are beautiful statues. And this is another place where there are beautiful stone statues, and everyone is standing here and clicking photos. Really it's a very beautiful place. If anyone come here, you should visit this Srijoni Shilpogram, and it will take a whole day. So take some time and then only come to this place, because there are many things to watch and many things to buy also. So if you have a time, then take some time and then only come to this Srijoni Shilpogram. So here now we are going towards some melas where they have again some beautiful paintings, some handloom saris, some toys for kids. These are all beautiful paintings. These are all Katha stitch saris, handloom saris. These are all handmade jewelries. And Katha stitch blouse pieces. So they have a variety of colors for blouse pieces, so you just name the color and you will get it. So if you want to buy some Kata stitch blouse pieces, definitely you can buy it from here. And now this is another place who are selling Kata stitch wrappers, and these are some applique saris which cost is near about 600. And the wrapper cost is 300. This wrapper is so beautiful, the color is so beautiful, and the applique is also done so beautiful, so I have purchased this one. And this is a top on which they have done some katha stitch works, and these are all frill blouse pieces, not pieces, it's a ready made. And now you're heading towards another side of the Shilpogram, where they have a beautiful mud houses. So this is the first mud house. So this is showing the Bengali culture, the way the Bengali mud house look like from outside. And also they have fully decorated these houses the way we paint our Bengali houses, mud houses. And this is the Tulsi Dalan. So this is how the mud house look like from outside. And now we are heading towards these mud houses. So we are entering in the mud houses, and they have kept some our artistic works, our cultures, what is our occupations, main occupations like fishery, and all type of and also musical instrument. They have kept some musical instrument, the thing we use like dhol, tabla. These are all the musical instruments that we use. Dhak. So they have shown our Bengali cultures, what we use, what are the musical instrument we use, and also the artistic work. They have shown what are the paintings we paint. It's really beautifully shown our cultures. And this is clay toys. If you go in a Bengali house, you might see this type of horse clay toys. And this is our Madurga. And this is a this is a guys, they are doing clay pots. They are making clay pots, and these are all clay toys. See how beautiful they are. And this type of clay toys, if you are Bengali, you can see any in our houses. We decorate our houses with this type of clay toys. And this is our palkis, which traditionally we use to travel from one place to another, and especially for girls, they travel from one place to another with the help of a palkis. And now we will be heading towards another mud house. See all these mud houses, they are so well decorated. So each mud house will represent one of the state. So this is a Bihar mud house. They will represent the Bihar culture, the sari, the way they wear, the paintings they do in their houses, the occupations, the way they, what are the farming occupations they have, the musical instrument they use, the artistic cultures they do, the all are painting in the walls. So this type of paintings you might see in the Bihar houses. And now we are heading towards another house. This is Assam mud house. So this will show the Assamese cultures, the Assamese saris, Assam silk, and many type of Assamese dresses that Assam girls wear. This is a woman preparing baskets. So in Assam they made handmade baskets, and these are the utensils they use. And this is a cloth woven machine. And now we are heading towards another house. This is a Jharkhand mud house. They are going to show you the culture of Jharkhand, the occupations they have, the musical instrument they use, the utensils they use to keep the water. The girl of Jharkhand, they cook their food in this way. And now we are heading towards another house. This is a Manipur mud house. So all these mud houses, it brings the culture of that state, what the occupations they have, what are the artistic culture they have, what are the musical or dance culture they have. So Manipur is famous in Manipuri dance and Manipuri musical instruments. So that have they have shown. These are the Manipuri dance and Manipuri dresses. So beautiful they are looking. And these are all baskets and utensils where they keep their waters and their foods. This is again a Manipuri dance. See the Manipuri arts, very well shown the Manipuri cultures. And now we are heading towards Tripura mud house, where we can see the Tripura cultures. Very excited to see what they have. So they are also having baskets where they keep their water, fish, rice baskets, how to catch fish. So these are the utensils to catch fish. And this is a rice drum. And this is the way they made their houses with this. Um, and this is a Manipuri dance and Manipuri dress. No, sorry, it's Tripura. So this is a Tripura dance and Tripura dress, and this is a Tripura clothes, and this is a Tripura baskets. Very well shown the Tripura cultures. And now we are showing you the full look from outside. So these are all the mud houses they have, and well shown each state's cultures what they have. And now we are ending this, we are going out from this Srijoni Shilpogram. So I'm showing you from outer side how it looks like the mud houses. Hope you have enjoyed watching this video, and more interesting videos will come in future, so stay tuned. And if you like this video, then definitely hit the like button and also share with your friends and families, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Till then, love you all, take care, bye bye, and see you in my next video.